Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Barbecuing for Dummies. Today we come back with another banger, y'all. I got a special one, y'all. I'm doing smoked turkey breast. Yeah, that's right, you heard it. Smoked turkey breast. Let me break down the ingredients to you right now. Okay, family, over here with the brine. Now, I brined these all night. The only thing I added was rosemary and brown sugar. Now, I didn't make my own brine. I purchased this from Publix. I use it all the time. Turkey brine is great. Simple, save me on all the mess. Very good product. You're gonna need that. The rosemary and the brown sugar is not optional. The rosemary is. Butter for your sauce, any plain butter, unsalted. I got butter infused olive oil. Great stuff. I purchased this from a boutique spot downtown Atlanta. It's expensive, but great stuff. Seasoning of your choice or rub of your choice. I went with the Gospel Barbecue Rub Meat Church from Buc-ee's. You probably get them from anyway, but that's where I got these from. And of course, if we're gonna do that, we're gonna need the honey. If we're gonna have honey glaze, we got to have the honey for the honey. Also, grapefruit juice for our sauce, our glazing sauce. And of course, we need that brown sugar for the sugar. Those are all the items we're going to need. We got to have all of those except the rosemary, that's optional. Okay, family, I just took it out of the brine. I probably brined this thing 15, 16 hours. You want to do a minimum at least 6 hours. I went over the top with it, but no problem as long as you do it overnight. You want to dry it off. Get all that excess brine off of there. That should be good. We're going to be cooking today on the Weber Smoky Mountain. We're going to be cooking at a temp from 275 to 300. I'm looking at 2 hours max. Want intern temp about 160. We're going to glaze these things down with some butter. I'm going to work through all that with you. After we did that, got it nice and patted down. Please, y'all, don't worry about the turkey legs. We're going to focus on the turkey breast. Let me just move that on the side. The olive oil is just a binder to hold it. This stuff is really good and really expensive. It is really good. When I used to go out to, I used to drive trucks for about 20 years, and we used to go out west. They eat turkey out west in Texas all the time with their barbecue. Not so much over here in the southeast. We mostly around the holidays. But at smokehouses in Texas, they eat them all the time with their protein. I also get them from like Heavenly Ham. That's where I get the honey baked from. Okay, we're gonna put our seasoning on. Keep in mind, some people inject them, but I brine them so it should be juicy enough. This is not a hard cook, but the key to this is to not dry this thing out. You want to keep this thing around 160, no more than 165. So when it get around 160, I'm going to take this bad boy off and let it rest. Because that intern temp going to cook another 5 degrees anyway. This is my first time cooking the honey bake. I'd like to give a shout out to all the guys on YouTube who cooked it before. I don't know a bunch of y'all names, but like y'all, I get a bunch of my game off YouTube too. Ain't nothing wrong with learning something different from different people. They say when you stop learning, you stop living. Let's hit this side again. So I'd like to give a shout out, y'all. Y'all gave me some game, so I took pieces from each one of y'all, and I put my own twist on it. Alright, y'all, that's it. Extra easy. We ready for the grill, family. Got the Smoky Mountain up to 285. Perfect temp, because we're going to fluctuate anywhere from 275 to 300. Just watch your temp. The temp is really not the problem. You got to make sure the intern temp of this thing, because we don't want it to dry out. That's why we're going to keep it at around by 160. I'm cooking today with one of my favorites, apple and a little post oak. All right, here we go, family. Sweat it out, nice and seasoned. Right there in the middle. As always, y'all, let's shed it and forget it. We're going to check back in with another hour and base it down in some butter. I'll show y'all that in 1 minute. Okay, family, we're an hour and a half in. I already done came out here and done drizzle it down one time. Now, when you putting the butter on it, do not brush it. Just drizzle it, because you don't want to disturb your seasoning. But we're an hour and 45 minutes in. We're going to base it down the last time with some butter, and then we're going to come back out here and put our sauce on it, and let it sit for another 15 minutes, and we done. Because the last time I tempted, we was at 150. Don't forget, we want to get at 160. Y'all forget about the drumsticks. Those for my wife. Y'all focus in on the turkey breast. Okay, folks, now we inside to make our sauce. Now, the measurement is going to be a little different depending on the size of your turkey or your turkey breast. Now, mine is about 2.5 pounds. And it also going to depend on how sweet, how sour you like your things. Now, so that's why I didn't really give out. You got to do your own measurements. Excuse me, I'm a little stocked up. Okay, I got a cup of brown sugar. It's real simple. 2.5 teaspoons of honey. Keep in mind, you're going to do your own measurements on this. I got a 2.5 pound turkey breast, so I'm kind of doing mine based on that. 2.5 spoons of honey, all in there. And we're going to use a 1/2 cup of grapefruit. Now you're going to warm this up to a slight boil, and then we're going to base our turkey breast down with this. Okay, family, I took it off at around by 161. It was running a little hot on me. The key to this turkey breast, you cannot let it dry out. You cannot let this thing go before 165. Go higher than 165. As you can see earlier, I made the sauce. You don't want to press it on in. You just want to let it drizzle. Came out nice though. So we're going to let it rest for about 15-20 minutes. We're going to cut out here. Come out here and give it a cut and the taste test. Okay, folks, we back. We done got it in. We already done sauced it down. Now we got to give it a taste test, and then we'll do the recap after that. Came out nice and juicy. I did put my dripping sauce back on it. Oh, man. That's good, y'all. I can taste the smoke, the honey. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Okay, folks, a quick recap. But I'm still trying to get myself together from that last bite. Man, I'm telling you, y'all, that thing is juicy. You got to try this. This is my first time doing the honey style. Man, you got to try this. First of all, I brained the turkey all night. I didn't make my own bream. I bought turkey bream from Publix. I did add brown sugar and rosemary. That's step one. You can at least do a minimum of 8 to 6 hours. I mean, anyway, from 6 hours on up. I did 24. No, I'm sorry. I did 16. Honey, olive oil for a bottom. I got olive oil butter infused. I'm a little over the top, so I did go over the top. You don't need that. You can use regular oil. A rub of your choice. I went with the Gospel barbecue rub. Pretty good. Of course, the brown sugar, which you're going to need for the sauce, and the honey for the sauce. We cooked at an intern temp of anywhere from we had it at 160. Now we use applewood and some post oak. Now the key to this cook, y'all, you got to watch your temp to get it juicy. You can't go too much over 165. That's my preference. Folks, I need 3 favors from you. I need you to like, subscribe, and cook something from your family. As always, y'all please stay wealthy.